Hi guys. So today I'm going to be telling you about Rova. Rova is an autonomous testing agent. Rova can help you test your software with little to no human intervention. So let's get into what Rova can do. So with Rova, you are testing your requirements. So Rova can help you test your product requirements and ensure that everything works fine. So now let's see how that works. Now, what I would do, so on Rover, you would call a test a goal. So a goal being one of your product requirements. So now, to get started testing with Rover, you would need base URL to the application you want to test, since we're testing a web application. So I'll provide a URL. Now, what I want to test is a registration flow, a sign up flow. Now, the interesting thing about this sign up flow is it has an email verification process where you need to get to your email inbox and pick up a verification code and use it to complete the sign up process. So we're going to see how River does its magic to complete sign up process. So now I would spell out my goal in here. So I would say confirm that I can sign up successfully and complete all onboarding steps. So this is my goal. I'm leaving it as open as possible for Rover. Now, I didn't specify anything more, no credentials, no details, nothing more. I just need Rover to go and explore and test this out for me. So what I would do then is to click on execute test. Now, Rover is going to launch a new browser in the cloud to open up our application and start to test. Now, in real time, we can follow Rover's actions right here as they happen. So you can see a quick glance of what's happening. You can click here to expand the screen. You can see on the screen the application we want to test has loaded. Rover has clicked on the sign up page to get to the sign up uh, view. Then it enters a full name because there is a full name field. Then it imputes a company name also, and then an email address. So it is able to create an email address automatically. Now, the interesting thing about Rover is Rover actually provisions a mailbox for your workspace where you can receive real emails. So with the Rover mailbox, you are able to generate unlimited, unique, and dynamic emails. So testing registration flows, you're always guaranteed that you can have a new email and it is valid and genuine every time you want to test your sign up process. Isn't that interesting? Then Rover goes on to do the rest of the steps, types in a password, then it clicks on the sign up button. Then the app displays a page for verification. So after it has clicked on the sign up button, now there is a verification field. So we're expecting the application to send an OTP code to the registered email address. So let's see what happens. Interestingly, now Scandium has gotten an OTP code from the email inbox. So this it is going to input the codes into the box. So we can see the codes being imputed here. Then after everything is done, it clicks on the verify button. As we can see here, after it has imputed all of the codes, then it waits for verification to happen. Now verifications has happened. We can see a toast notification to that effect, and we are on an onboarding screen. We can see next, then it goes on to even create a project, and then the process is complete. We can see our success message here, so which indicates that Rover has been able to run this test from start to finish with almost no input from me. So we can view the full report by clicking on that button, which brings us here. Interestingly, Rover shows you a video execution or video playback of the test. So you can go back and see everything that happened during the course of the test. You can play back this video. You can see every single step that was done with screenshots here showing you the application, the values imputed. You would be able to see the actions it took, the reasoning behind it. So this was the email inbox where he got our OTP code from. So he was able to get the OTP code and also uh, do the verification, as we can see here, inputting the verification code into the verification boxes. Yes, and at the end of it all, we can see that our sign up and onboarding process was completed successfully. Rova, very easy and smooth to use.